God, what the fuck do I have on my... God damn. I think today. God damn. I'm good. God damn. Wait, it might. Oh, shit. Okay, let's set this up, man. Holy shit, it says more. Damn, bro, the big gun's coming out of what, bro? Holy shit, look at that. The Penn brothers. The last thing you see. We got the cocaine guy. They're coming for you, fool. They're coming, bro. Ya empezó. Fuck. Ding dong song. He released it and he's just sending it in, man. Cheers. Yeah, it's cool. Kind of having second thoughts about it, but it's cool. I am good. What about you? I think I had a good night's sleep. It's hard to tell nowadays, you know? I'll have 8 hours of sleep, but then I'll wake up and still feel tired. I don't get it, man. I don't. But it's cool. Hey, ¿qué pasó, Benny? ¿Cómo están? ¿Están bien allá? Chingando, ¿verdad? Chingón. Oh, he's doing what is it like? Pimp My Track. He's doing Pimp My Track in essence. Or fixing subscriber songs. Man, Julian Gray was ahead of his time, but yeah, I didn't know what he's talking. You should just call it Pimp My Song, dude. Pimp My Song. That shit would be dope. I'll send all my songs in, dog. I have to send you my music. It's in the music feedback stream, Linktree. Go there. You have to go through all the Soundbanks. It's all marketing, you know. You see the names, it gets ingrained in your head, and just keep seeing it. One day you'll hit the Soundbank instead of the submit link and shit. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be sick. Okay, let's get it. Well, he was remixing his new single the other day. Sounded really good. Was it that? Well, he released one. I saw it on Spotify. The one with the high pitched vocals. I don't know if it's that, but I think it sounded cool. You know, I like it. Hold up. I'm just trying to get this right here real quick. That is correct. It's a big head. Hold up. I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about in general. Dude, I always want to show my nipples on stream, but goddamn, you guys are always blocking the goods. But it's okay. Let's just put that there. Getting some, yeah, dude. My butt cheeks are on fire right now, just trying to stay standing up. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't know. Wait for what? ¿Qué pasó? Yeah, it's sounding good, man. I'd cross what is it, drones? It cross cocaine with drones through the border to this shit. Dembow. Bro, I can dance, dog. There's really nothing wrong with this track. It's usually thank you, Kat. What are you? Hold up, dude. That's the much exercise I've gotten this whole month. Oh, shit. Song's good, man. It just sounds like they either like the idea or they don't, to be fair. Like, cause I hear this and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, like I'm here, I'm like, it works. The idea's there. It's just if they want the idea, right? There's no fixing the identity of the song. I mean, I have to just bailalo, bailalo. Pitch down vocal variation. Comes to head. Nice. Going all out. Going all out. Let's fix. Yep. Very good. What? Nah, man. Yo, usually I'm like, nah. Damn, nah, man. Nah. I mean, that's good, right? Like, you get like a second opinion on it. I don't know, man. I'm not too sure on that. Usually, you know, I'm kind of like, oh, you know, I could see people like, hell yeah, you know, but I don't know. It could be the way it's mixed or, yeah, yeah. I think if one, it's more back in the mix. Two, maybe use saws instead of piano. Three, maybe it just doesn't work. It's really hard to say. I think it's just trying stuff out. First thing I would try is remixing the piano stab. It's just too stark, too white. It's like when you look at a house that's white as shit and like at 12 p.m. and it's bright, your eyes hurt, you know, like that vibe. It just feels like it could be more in the back of the mix. If that doesn't work, then switch it. Simple as that. Switch it and come up with another concept. Really, that's all we can say. That's a song by its own. In a sense, I mean, I like stabs. I have like 4 or 5 songs with stabs in them like this. And yeah, they can be a pain in the ass to get like level properly sometimes. But I don't know if this track needs something like that. Good stuff. Nonetheless, everything else seems good. Only thing I said is on the break, vocal variation. Mame damelo. Damelo. You know, you get the pitch down effect to create some movement in the song, rather so it's not. I think the drops are decent. The kick sounding nice. Drums are sounding okay. Yeah, like really not. Let's not overthink it. Let's remove that second drop. Already have variation like telephone effect vocal, right? I mean, try it, and if it sounds good to you, it sounds good to you, my brother. It's hard to say, you know, unless you've made a song that's similar in that style recently, and that was the solution. You can't really say, you know. That's the thing with music. It's just about trying stuff until something sticks that you like and that you are confident in, right? All the way up, the Penn Brothers are here. Están aquí. Latino, levanten las manos, papo. Vamos, vamos, levanten las manos, jávense los chichi, vámonos, mesa que me aplauda. Sí, let's get it. Shit. Oh my God. Yeah. He's all the way up. It's like a mashup or what?
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. 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 Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. 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 Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Sick. Swang, dude. It's good. It works. Take it up. Take it up. Man, you're going to make the DJ look good up there, bro.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Show it what you want, show it what you need. My niggas run the game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12, I got 12 V's. Got bottles, got weed.
Like it.
I'm all the way up. Show it what you want, I got what you need.
I think it's cool. I mean, I don't really go out bar hopping or clubbing anymore. You know, I was more of a bar hopping guy than anything. So I would always go to these bars and like they would always have these kind of songs where we'll do this, you know, like upbeat and then it goes into this shit. So for me, it's kind of played out, but I get it. It works. It's an edit, right? I don't know. It works. It works. Subjectively, I'm just like, you know, a transition tool. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those like bar songs. It works.
Stop the music. What you want, I got what you need.
It works. No bottle service for me, bruh. Cool. I like the way the samples used. Really good. I think the way it sits, it's like a DJ tool, right? Transition tool. Setting it up sounds fine, bro. I mean, I heard it. I didn't think much of it. It's very simple. If you wanted to amp it up, I'm assuming because there's a fake drop.
Stop the music.
I mean, you could do the generic tech house stuff, which is right, like that idea, right? And if that works, then you just need to find something that replaces that. That's what I would say. Like grabbing the sample, right? Something cool. Maybe play with the sample and chop it up for this section here, because that section to me, the way that you set it up, it feels like it needs to be a C section or a D section. And that just means a section we're not going to hear anywhere else in the song. So if you want to take it up a notch, I would grab the sample from the original song, not the vocal. And I would not chop it like legato it, you know, like that. I mean, that could work. But I would try and do something with it with chops. And my style, I like to do reverb and delay. I think y'all are fucking dry as shit. It's like fucking a goddamn porcupine. I like my shit wet and delayed. So if you want to add that, go for it. Because I always feel there's a lot of space, especially in these kind of tracks. But that's what I would suggest. Personally, it needs to be something different. The C section, you chop the vocal up, chop the sample up, bro. Something cool, you know, and put some tail reverbs. That's what I would do, bro. That's my take. But the way it sits is fine too. It works. A porcupine. Yeah, man. Y'all dry as shit. All these tracks, you guys are like you guys are traumatized by reverb and delay and shit. You know, like I don't get it, bro. You can reverb the shit out of stuff. No, I'm kidding. No. If I join your group, will I become a superstar? I don't know what you mean by that, but I feel like when it comes to music production, I tell most people, my take on it is you shouldn't pay $30,000 to learn how to make music, because making music's pretty easy, to be fair, especially if you welcome all the tools that are available to you at this time, like Splice, fucking MIDI generators. You have Lala to rip people off, songs off, to sample them. So to be fair, I feel like you just gotta get good ideas, execute them, and play the game like everyone else. Market yourself properly. Have a brand more than just, oh, have a banging track. It's more like, fucking that Ramirez, the cocaine king of Detroit, has a bang ass track. You see the difference? It's all in the marketing, man. So that's up to you. Up to you. Make it happen, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just the idea. Make it happen, doggy. Right. King of Detroit. Oh, that's a minimal tech, huh? Hear the sounds. I would say, do you need all those synth shots? I already thought it was pretty badass with the vocal and the sound used in the break. That was fucking deep. So deep it put her ass to sleep. Little one-liners, yeah, I know they could take that. I don't think you need that. It's either switch the lead sounds, because I'm not a fan of them, or just get rid of them. Get rid of them. That's sick. Nah, the sauce can go to hell, bro. Yeah, they're just a little too weird for this, man. It feels like your track needs to be deep, that sign, and that's it. Like, I think you can get away with the deep sign, the sign, and the boom, 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 boom for a good minute. Repeat twice and then change it up, But those saws ain't it for me personally. Get that. I want to hit that up in the olive oils. Get that. 1, 2. The brothers got me myself some chicle. They got sins. I'm on that pillow tree. Yo, these are fire, by the way. If you guys do sins, these are fire. 50% off. Code Fat Bass. No, I'm kidding. CLA vocals. Ay, lalo. Whoa, hold on. We gotta hear this one more time. I like what it goes to. I mean, I like the idea of that. I don't know how I feel about the transition, but I like the idea of this is sick. That's sexy. Sexy, motherfucker. Sexy bitch. No. I wanted to hear the melody on the beat. Like, I think you can still go with it. Damn. Okay, this is what I would do. I hear it in my head, okay? Just make this sound trap, Again, like I was telling the other guy, like Splice, get a fucking trap loop in there, bro. If it works, it works. Who gives a shit? But make that sound like nasty, like get a little trap snare in there, some shit, like, but to keep the melody going the same and drop with the melody. That's how I hear it in my head. Dance up. Get that. Get that. Starbucks. And then it drops. Full. And then, personally, me, I don't know. I would drop with the melody, but you know, like it's sick though. I like the ideas, those ideas. Again, trust yourself. If you like some of the other stuff I didn't like, that's fine. You know, like it's music, man. There's no right or wrong to music. It's only fat bass and fat leads. You know. Anyway, sick stuff. Touch my tra la la, and whatever, dog. I'll touch it. I play Groot on Marvel Rivals. I'm Diamond 3 right now. My mom said I wouldn't amount to anything. I'm Diamond 3 in Marvel Rivals. My main is Groot, and I shake that ass with his thick Groot skin. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. It's a good song. Deep in the Harry Potter edit. Man, I hate talking about this. Makes me feel old, bro. Oh, God damn. I'm looking for some fun.
You tease me, oh please me. I want you to be my love toy. Come
Fucking shit. They ain't good, man. It's not good. I'm sorry.
near me.
I mean, you know I love you, J9. You've submitted some dope songs. I can't stand by this one.
Don't hear me.
It's not the fucking like it's not the song in general. It's just the way the remix itself. I'm like, not too good.
Just can't get enough.
Claro que hablo español, que me miro nopalero, ¿qué güey? No miras el mexicano en mis venas. No. Yeah, see, that's where you have to kind of, you have to, read some books on self-development and shit. Shouldn't fall for the social proof hype. You know what I mean? Social proof. Something can be shit, but just because there's a lot of comments, you doubt it. I'm kidding. Usually that's what I'll say too. It's my opinion on it. Subjective. Could you make music a bit louder or lower your doubt? Yeah, sorry, man. Obviously, I don't know how to mix. So look at my mic thing. It's so high up. I'll make myself a little quieter for you, man. It's all good. Yeah, like that's why I tell people. Like, in general, just make your own music, and if you like it, someone else out there will like it. But I have to stand true to my word. Like I don't think this is too decent, but it's okay. I'm just one dude, and who the fuck am I, dude? I'm not Tiesto or David Guetta, all right? So why the fuck does it matter if I say I don't think this sounds too good, I don't know. You tell me, bro. It's okay. Okay, cool. Thanks for sending this one in. Yeah, this one's just a bit iffy for me. It's okay though. It's just I'm Mexican. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep going. Man, what the hell happened to my screen? Hold up. Okay, we got Don Bach. Don Bach. But don't worry, dude. I do the same thing too. I make I make people leave a comment to download the song as well. It makes you feel important, famous, right? I do it, shit. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to see that on your remix, to be fair. I think it's fine. Everyone wants to see a bunch of comments on their music, bro. Everyone. Well, not everyone. I'm not gonna say it like that, but you know what I mean. Most. There's nothing wrong with that. Shit, use it, man. If you don't use it, someone else will use it. Social proof. You get a lot of, like, you could walk down the street and just pay a bunch of people to follow you around like they're your fans, and I don't know, do what you will with that, man. Do what you will with that. Let's see, we got this shit. Okay.
Boys seem to like the girls who laugh at anything. The ones who get undressed before the second day. Girls seem to like the boys who don't appreciate.
Liquid Death times Bad Birdie. I like Bad Birdie because it's like it's not, I don't play golf. Everyone thinks I play golf. I don't fucking play golf. I think it's boring as shit. But I like the logo of the bird. I think the bird logo signifies cocaine, so, and then it has an X on it. So, I mean, I thought it was pretty dope. I don't give a shit what the hat stands for. But if someone else says, "Oh, you play golf?" Fuck that. I don't play golf. I play Fat Beats. But it's collab with Liquid Death, the drink, you know, the mountain water shit. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Before the second day. Girls seem to like the boys who don't appreciate all the money and the time that it takes to be fly as a mother. Got my both eyes out for Mr. Right. Guessing I just
Vocals too loud, it feels like.
don't know where to find them, but I hope they all come out tonight. Where do the good boys go to? Hide away, hide away. I'm a good girl who needs a little company. Looking hot in love, someone who me know. Where do the good boys go?
Let's hear it drop it.
Hide away, hide away. Be fly as another. Got my both eyes out for Mr. Right. Guessing I just don't know where to find them, but I hope they all come out tonight. Where do the good boys go to? Hide away, hide away.
Yeah, this is not it. The problem with it is just too monophonic. That just means everything, like, when you do a remix, the beautiful thing is you can leave the vocal be, man. Like, the vocal has a melody, so you can write the bass progression to, you know, like, instead of the bass following every single note the vocal hits, just have it hit a note that it's harmonic to the notes the vocal's playing, you know, like a chord almost, but you play the bottom note, and then your other sounds will play other notes, right? It doesn't all have to follow the vocal. Like, it feels like I'm getting punched by Mike Tyson or some shit, you know, like, because everything's just playing D, F, G sharp, A, everything together, like, you know, like it's some kind of staccato concert band or something. I feel like, yeah, you know, she's up on it. The vocal's also cool. It's a remix of a song. Very fierce sounding on the break. The drums are a little stark, but it's all good, man. Just extreme, like, young gen version. What are you talking about? Yeah. Also, I don't like cocaine. This is what I like. I told you guys. Like, pillows, these are sins, dude, but they're so nice. Like, you put them and it's like a fucking, like, it's like a pillow, bro. It's sick. All right, anyways, that's all I gotta say on that one. We got Libby Unschmer Strands Hard Techno Prince. Okay. Not now. Someone asked if I like cocaine. I said I like sins, but I like the logo. Also, annihilation. very iffy on the way it sounds like sonically. Idea wise, it's grooving, it's rolling, it's driving. Also, I am a pickleball player. Haha, I haven't played in a while, but I don't play. I used to play tennis, not anymore, man. Pickleball is my sport. Play pickleball while listening to hot techno. I hit balls at the old people, then they hit it back and they beat me and try to offer me lessons every time. I think they were on the clear, cause I always feel a little bit of a tap on the booty, 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 on the booty. Shit, sorry, I didn't mean to read it. I like the idea. I just don't know how sonically it's not sounding. It's sounding smooth. I mean, I don't know if that's the right move on this. You know what I mean? Like it's the kick, the bass, and then the drums, but the drums aren't hitting, and the bass just feels the kick and bass. I don't know. It's very. It doesn't sound too fucked. I just can't feel the drums, and maybe it's right, you know, in this style, the way it's mixed. But I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I like it in a sense. I guess is Semenga in here? Can't really feel the drums. That's all I'm gonna say. If that's the way it's supposed to be, then cool. I don't know. I feel like the drums should pop a lot more. The bass and kick aren't too right, but the idea is nice, right? Like the idea is nice. The stereo image, yeah, I don't know, just a little weird, but I think this genre has to be over compressed, but maybe the drums need to be louder and felt more. That's all I'll say. What's up, dude? I saw your studio on Instagram. That's why I made my lights red, because yours are blue, you know? That's cool. Always a long line. Better. I don't know why in the break the bass sounds so opened. Shouldn't be that open, the bass. I feel like it just causes unnecessary mayhem. This is fine. Yeah, you're using the cocaine clap. Good.
Hey robots, it's time to lose control. Lights are shining, the beat
gonna take it slow. Hit the turbo, I can tell you are ready. Hit the turbo, I can tell.
Yeah, like the vocal itself, like if you're doing the vocoder, right, effect, I would work on it a bit more.
You are ready.
I feel it could sound a lot better.
Shake your body,
It's hard to tell what it's saying.
it's not feel that slow. At your levels, I know you're right.
Careful with the bass. See, the problem with the vocoder effect like that is that it's almost like a very synthy voice, right? Because you're modulating the voice with like a solid square. So when you have your bass fully open like that, it just conflicts. You know, it's kind of like you have a saw that's in a certain frequency and another saw. They kind of mush together, mask each other in a sense. That's what this sounds like, the bass and the vocal. So it's not sounding too decent on that. So I know there's no mix and master on it, but I feel like as a producer and songwriter, you should be able to pick sounds that will complement each other to the point where, like, once you're done with the song, even though you haven't mixed or mastered it, it sounds 80% of the way there because you picked the right sounds that work well together. So that's the only thing on it. Cool. Yeah, it sounds good, man. Yeah, in a bit, man. I'm trying to react to all of them. We gotta go fast. That's the thing. I don't know why I get stuck so much on the song. Like, I just gotta say it and move on. Let's feel this one out. I'm working on a new drum and bass pack, so I've been doing these atmospheres for it.
It's not a game. You keep scoring. I know I should let go and make it through. My mind's taking hold and split in two. One last chance for you to make it move.
Okay, so it's a rough mix and stuff. Just make sure that sound down the center that's coming in, like, doesn't fight with the vocal. So there's some big conflict there, but
So I'll keep waiting
it'll sound glorious once you get it right.
and hope you feel it too. Baby, can you hear me when I'm calling out to you? Whenever you're near me, I'm higher in the altitude. Grab my hand and kiss me, falling freely next to you. Hold me as I call out to you. Baby, can you hear me?
Yeah, works really good. Obviously, it's rough mix, right? So I ain't gonna say much because sonically it's not there yet. But yeah, just make sure again when the vocals singing, you gotta be careful with those sounds fighting with it, especially because they're both down the center. But I think it's dope. Okay. Yeah, it sounded dodgy. That's the thing, you know. I was like, oh shit, this sound. I don't know, man.
You don't know what just
The drum sounded okay. It just didn't sound well mixed.
started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away.
Nice. Dude, I overuse that effect so much. I've been in some sessions where I tell people, yeah, you just need this sound that's and they're like all like anima, anima. I'm like, fuck. I don't know. I've been trying to reimagine that sound for the longest, and it's so hard to, you know?
You don't know what just started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away. You don't know what just started. Didn't come here to You don't know what just started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away. You don't know what just started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade
Iffy on that. I don't know. It might be right, man, but I'm feeling weird.
Active, fade away. You don't know what just
I don't know.
started.
That's fine,
Didn't
maybe.
come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away. You don't know what just started.
Good
Didn't
kick.
come here to play.
Okay.
You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away. You don't know what just started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away. You don't know what just started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, psychoactive, fade away.
only issue is the level of the synths versus the level of the vocal. Personally, me, I would find like maybe the vocal needs to go down a tad bit, just a tad bit, like 2 dB, 1 dB, like try that. But the reason I say that is just when the synths come in, you kind of lose me because the vocal has so much beat to it, buff, you know, and then when it goes away into the synths, you lose a lot of the fullness of it. That's my only issue with it.
Come here to play. You're all up in
The
the
synths
body.
either need to be brought up or
Fade
something here.
away.
Thick sequence though, but it works really good. Yeah, I love that synth sequence. The call and response, everything works well there. Ooh. Damn, hold on. Man, look at that. That's called storytelling. I like that. That's good. Max Styler who, bro? Nice. Love that. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, Max Styler who, bro? This is good.
Fade away. You don't know what you started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, so go to fade away. You don't know what you started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, so go to fade away.
That thing sound, bro.
You don't know what you started. Didn't come here to play. You're all up in my body, so go to fade away. You don't know how to play. You're all up, don't know what you like fade away.
Yeah, not bad. Not really. It's not even that bad, man. In a sense, you know, like the vocal versus the synth, and then the way it drops here. I mean, it could be fine. I'm just maybe just used to hearing too much, you know, fake drops, I guess. Or I was expecting a fake drop, but then the vocal comes back in. But then the vocal coming back in makes me feel kind of like eh. But it could be the right choice, you know. That's just my subjective opinion on it. Bass is nice and centered. Don't get the fucking like debate started on wide bass versus mono bass. I always say everything below 150, 200 hertz, keep down the center. But I think every track is different. You know what I mean? Every track is different. Okay. Here we go. We got what the fuck is this? Is that Messi? Holy shit! He's jumping off a plane. Hold up. It's gotta switch for this guy. I've got to switch my YouTube tutorials, Instagram, Patreon. There we go, man. Is that Messi, bro? Bro, this ain't no Martin Gaye. Is this a remix or what? What is it? A mashup, bro?
Why am I so dependent? Thoughts running through my mind. My shoulders carry all the pressure.
I mean,
Even though
so
I
fast.
would reach out if I just break away from noises. Not around.
This ain't the original, right? I've been there. I'm all curious. What up? Quantum Martin Garrix. Does it sound like that? Holy shit. Yeah, something weird going on with YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah, it works, man. Nothing sounds out of key. I don't know why you would send a mashup, but hey, you know, whatever gets you creative, you know, makes you go like, feels good. I think it's good, man. Okay. Oh, shit. Maybe, I don't know, man. I'm gonna bring myself up again, but I think that's the loudest I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I don't know how to mix, dude. I don't know how to mix life shit, you know. I know how to mix shit with AI, but not like this, bro. There's no AI on the UAD shit, man. Or else I'd be able to mix this. All right. Check the phase of the kick. I know this is so redundant to say, but it's happened to me, and it sounds like it's happening in this song. The kick feels a little like smudged to the right than it should be, but just check it. I would say check it, bro. Good though. Beautiful, dude. So Annihilation's probably like, well, I would say, you know, it's like you got average motherfuckers up here in a sense, like above average. So these are the things I'll probably say to him. I think the break's cool, a little too safe, you know, with the vocal. What I mean by that is the vocal is just put there. Is there any way to use that vocal to create more layers to this? You know, like ear candy responses with the vocal. Take it up a notch. I would say close your eyes, hear your song, and wherever you feel there needs to be some response or like some nice support to the vocal, do it. You know, like echoes, ear candy on the side, emphasis, you know, like just you know, something like little sound effects. No, instead of the noise, maybe something cool, like a different sound. We hear that too much, right? Yeah, it's better. The ad-libs on the side. What language is that? I mean, the name of the song is Nia Ya Yola. ¡Vamos! Nice, nice. It's sick, man. It's sick. Anima with a question mark. Definitely anima influenced. But it's not sucking dick in a sense. Riding dick, as I would say. I think it's dope. This is like cool. It reminds me of that game. What is it? Horizon? Robotic elephants and lions. That's what this sounds like. It sounds like it's Afro house, but Afro melodic techno. But I was gonna say Afro robots and shit. Like vocal verify, it sounded very dope and vibing. Yeah. I think it was fine. The repetitiveness of the vocal. I think he needs to milk it. That's all. I mean, that's what makes it super catchy. So I didn't have too many issues with that where it was like, too much vocal. Plus, he switches out here after the 2 repetitions, which is fair. That's good, man. That's good. He's Bud Lightyear sampled, bro. Yeah. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Are you signing your shit? Because I feel like at this point, like, you need to be sending out your stuff, man. So I don't know what the deal is with that, or if you're just making this for yourself, but you need to send some of this out. Because if you don't, I'm gonna go under your bed and pull your feet. In Mexico, they tell kids about me not pull their feet and shit. El cucuy, they say, cucuy te va a jalar las patas. Oh my God. Well, we'll hear it. I don't discriminate on what you decide to make, as long as it sounds good and in key. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's all good. But tell me, you releasing your stuff yet? All right, but I'm on to sign, but labels are not that easy. Well, what are they saying? Tell me, what the fuck are the labels saying? What else do they want? What the fuck do they want? You gonna wear a fucking hat? El coco te va a jalar las patrullas. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, dude, it's funny, right? Like, I think that's good stuff. I would sign it if I had a label. Like, what's the deal? Because nowadays labels, all they do is Canva, and then they'll make the cover art right. And then if the songs have decent, I mean, you just need to have money to play. That's the thing. You need to have money to make money, right? So most labels that I know of that are worth a damn will always at least drop $1,000. Well, not $1,000, but like $500 to $3,000 on like promo. And that includes playlisting, sending a podcast, hiring companies like Quote Promo, shit like that, to push the song in their own way. And that's how you see all these artists getting all these millions of plays on Spotify and shit. It's just paying for marketing, just marketing the song. And then from there, it picks off. If the song's good, people will grab it and do stuff with it. That's the beautiful thing about art. It's like you have a good song, someone might see that song and they'll make a reel out of it or do something with it. And that's how it blows off. That's the way I feel about it. Most record label want followers nowadays. Yeah, that is true. I think, I guess a lot of them just got lazy because it is a business at the end of the day. They have to make a profit on the song. So how do you do it? It's a good question, man. But honestly, I think most of them are just, they got to stick up their ass, bro. They just got lazy, that's all. Nice MIDI controller sent is a new, which one? I have a launch key. The launch key Innovation Mark IV. I got that. It's over here. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I think it's nice. Yeah, exactly, man. I'd milk the shit out of my boobs, dog. Yeah, it's good.
In my deepest thoughts.
Ableton has to not be connected. I don't know, bro. That's what I've been wanting to know. Yeah, but this how's the style? Maybe, I don't know. It just, the bass isn't sounding
In my deepest thoughts.
warm and juicy. It's sounding rather like this.
In my deepest thoughts.
But everything before just felt like I kind of got, I phased the track out. After the, like 2 repetitions, I was
In
like,
my deepest thoughts.
this is dope. I love this.
In my
Sick.
deepest thoughts.
This is cool too, but that sounded a bit off when you did that.
In my deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts.
Yes, but how do you feel about adding a shaker on this? I wouldn't personally add a shaker because it already sounds like the close hats are doing a lot of shaking. You know what I mean? Like they're playing constantly, so it feels like it would just get too scope.
Deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts. Deepest thoughts. Or am I alone? In my deepest
Sick.
thoughts. Deepest thoughts. Deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts. Deepest thoughts.
Yeah, cool. The way I feel about it is something about the song when it first drops is okay. I don't think the bass is mixed properly, but if this is the best you have and you couldn't figure it out, then just leave it as is. Who gives a shit? But I would say those sections just need something more interesting. Like I don't know what it can be. It's just throwing stuff at it until something works. You know, go on Splice, drop synth loops, drum loops, sample packs, play with synths till you get some cool stuff in there because it makes me almost feel like your track loses my attention. It drops and it loses my attention like in like 4 bars. And then I'm like, you know what I mean? So I don't know why that is. Could be the mixing, could be the idea, but it's something to work on. If you want to leave it as is, I think that's fair too. Release it. You know, I the reason I say that is I don't want to say, oh, you know, the song doesn't work, and then people never release their music. You should be releasing every fucking thing you make. You never know what song it's gonna be the one that people like. I mean, that's the thing. Didn't mean the laugh emoji. You're good. As a new artist, I think here's what I think, right? And I've been doing this feedback stream for about 8 years now, and I only know because I went back and heard some Swag Wolf shit. So if you're an OG, you know. Hard style, drug addicted motherfucker. So I was like, holy shit, that was 7 years ago. I got recommended the video, so it's kind of funny. I think when you first start out, you need to attract people by using other people's name. So, you know, like you do a remix of John Summit or do a remix of so-and-so, and you attract people that way by doing a remix of their favorite artist. Covers, right? And that's how you get people to care. Once people care and you have them, some of them will stay when you start to release original stuff that is completely original, you know, some won't, but that's business, you know? It's like I release a tech house pack. That's where I'll make the most return of investment for my time. But then if I decide to make a drum and bass pack, some of those people will support because they trust the work that I do. Many of them won't. So now I have to go into the drum and bass world and attract that following. And the way I would do that is by learning how their favorite producers make certain sounds or drops, and then that's how I attract them that way, right? And then from there I'll, you know, like show my stuff, and some will buy and some won't, right? So with music I feel it's the same. You know, you do remixes and covers to attract the masses, and then once you have the audience looking at you due to the remix, then you release your original music. And that could be a fair plan. You know, you do a remix and then you release 2 originals, and then a remix and you release 2. You do a cover, you release an original. I feel that's one way to kind of go about it. You know, yeah, I think I'm trying to think if there's another way, but that's the way that I feel it's easiest for most people to do properly. With, you know, where like it doesn't feel like you have to play too much of the social media game. That makes sense. So, okay, Flow with Sin, Mingle Game. Okay, man. It's unlisted too. So. I saw a video of, I forget the comedian's name. He's like a late night, and he was like talking to like BTS, and he was like I guess BTS or someone, they learned English by watching English shows. So he was like, oh, I watch Korean shows and I learned Korean. You want to hear what I learned? And then it's like, Otena no chik. Just nah, you're good. Yeah. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. It's cool. I mean, all I would say is variation is needed. You know, maybe a switch. That's about it. I'm not really never made dubstep in my life, so I never tried actually either. So, but I would assume a switch is in order. I am Hispanic and I am not gorgeous because I am not a woman. What the fuck? That's good, man. You have your taste. Shit. At least you know what you like. That's good.
What's that thing called when every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here, right now? You pull up to the club. It's a long line, but you don't care because you can hear thump outside those doors. And you get that feeling all over again, and you get that chill up your spine because the DJ's playing your favorite songs back to back, and you're not in yet, but soon you know you're gonna be.
God damn, he's telling us, you know, you just asked the guy where's the entrance to the club, and then he starts saying all this stuff.
Man, what's that feeling called again? What's that feeling called when finally you're in and you're standing in the middle of the floor and you open your arms real wide to accept those vibes, all those positive vibes, and all those people that are experiencing the same thing that you are experiencing at that moment in time. What's that called again? Some people call it a blessing. Some people call it a disease because it spreads around like a
fucking epic, bro.
You know, and
I like it. I like it.
And there's no cure. There's no remedy. There's no pill you can pop. What's that feeling called again? There's no remedy, there's no pill you can pop. There's no remedy, there's no pill you can pop.
There's no pills to pop.
What's that feeling called again?
In concept, I think it's dope.
Disease because we'll call it a disease because it spreads around like a epidemic, you know, and it brings.
If I want to be like very sincere with this track, I would say the vocal just sounds way too dry and thinned for what you're doing with the song, right? Like, cause you're about to drop into this fucking not future rave, but it's more progressive house, right? Like the old school Tom Starr stuff. And it's also good to note, this reminds me of a David Guetta track. And in my head, that's all I'm thinking of, the way he did it. A shit ton of reverb, bro, on the vocal, man. Just making it feel big. Like, that's gonna be the main thing. But I like everything about what you have.
To your knees and
need that, and maybe reducement of the low end.
There's no cure. There's no remedy. What's that feeling called again?
This part's sick though.
Oh man, what's that feeling called again? What's that feeling called when finally you're in and you're standing in the middle of the floor and you open your arms real wide to accept those vibes, all those positive vibes, and all those people that you are.
Don't. Wait up, dude. What's that Morden and David Guetta track? They fucking did. Is it like? That's what I would reference. Is it Kill the Vibe? No, not that one. No, that's too much. They have that song. What's it called? Anyone know it from the top of their heads? Lost in the Rhythm? Dude, I promise they have a song. And like you gotta find it, but they have a vocal just like the way you do. And you go, now, man. Ah, man, Brew, man, thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna get your song up, bro. Give me a sec. I'm gonna tell my mom I'm rich, mom. Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Let me just get him. The Brew, man. Okay, but yeah, they have a song, man. So just check it out. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta close my eyes and feel Bruce's song. Okay, so that's all I gotta send that. Let me go. Okay, run it back. Make it rain Chipotle. Gonna give myself a burrito. Some, they ask, you know, I was like, do you want the guac? And usually I say no, but I think today is a day where I'm gonna say yes. Thanks. Let's hear it, bro. Might be. I'm gonna get the guac. Let's go. Like the open hat. Very scope back on this, eh? So it's very mono sounding. I like personally, like, you know, I love when stuff sounds very mono and clean. So this has it. I would say like the little sine effects and stuff, pan them a little. It doesn't hurt to pan left, pan right on them, just to continue the monophonic. Sorry, let me reword this. When you have a lot of stuff in mono, the stereo field is becomes very apparent when you start to pan stuff. You know, so having a very monophonic mix like this, mono, when you make stuff wide, it will be very noticeable, very noticeable. So I always say, if you're gonna do it, abuse the width you've created for yourself. Yeah, because usually a lot of tracks that are wide, I'm like, I don't like the way they sound, because it doesn't feel like a commodity. It feels kind of like, But then when you have a track like this, and then you get those nice sounds on the sides here and there, then, you know, I think it sounds amazing. And then there was this one guy that said something too. If everything is wide, nothing is wide, right? So. It's not clean, man. No worries. Let's see where it goes. Maybe. But it's clean, bro. It's clean. Drums are sounding very high def. Might need a little more though here. Yeah, you need more. Just curious what happens to the right. We're good at this stuff on this. That shaker sounds great. Whatever, that tambourine, I don't know what the hell you did to it. It has a weird stereo imagey vibe to it, but it works. Nice. You know, sometimes I would just want to run it back through you, baby. Times are tough now, baby. Eggs cost $10, baby, for a dozen eggs. The chords are nice. I like them. I would play around with like RC20. It's a plugin like that has some good lo-fi effects, like the warble, which is in essence it's like the volume automates. It's trying to mimic like vinyl artifacts. The pitch wobbles. Those are some nice things to play with on this, I feel, because the drums sound great down the center. Everything's sounding good there. The pad, the chord itself, right? Like a little static sounding. I feel like you can add RC20 or you know, an Ableton. Maybe it has the vinyl effect or something to give it that imperfection so that it sounds a little grungy. Or at least some tremolo, a little bit of tremolo on the chords. Times are tough, baby. Light up Lennis up. Yeah, fucking. Ooh, nice pluck. That's cool. See, that needs to be more on the left side. Here. You know, like those effects need to be over there. Not too much, but yes, this is what I would say. Sprinkle more of that on the left side. From there, you still need more synths. I feel like little stabs here and there, little ear candy, you know, little flares. But that's about it. I like the basis of the song with the chords. Again, you know, like I'm trying to figure out how to tell you to do this because I just don't want to give plugins. But in essence, warble, the warble effect with tape machines. You know, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know how you would get that in Ableton. I use Safari Pedals rabbit tape for that, but you can get it in Ableton probably. Just Google it or ask ChatGPT, man, how to get the warble effect in Ableton with stock plugins or something. That's what I would do to that. A vocal would be nice. So in this genre, a lot of people sample like these vocals. could just say stuff, like very like with a nice. I want a spring reverb or plate. It would be, and then some echo from the space echo, which I think we talked about. But other than that, really good song. I like the way your drums sound. I'll say I'm on the board of saying the drums need to be more saturated with tape. But I like the way they sound. It seems like, we had the conversation of the drums, right? Like a lot of people, when they use drums and stuff, they usually let the tails linger for too long on certain stuff. It seems like you executed it really well, controlling the length of your drums in this one. It sounds clean, man. Very clean. Like I haven't heard someone send me something like this in a minute, where like the drums are just so high def sounding in a sense. Like they're not mushy or transparent or like, like that. They're like very defined. A little too defined, I would say. That's where I'm saying like tape saturation might help just kind of give them a little more but I like the way they sound. I really like the way they sound, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Night and day. And also the bass sounds good. I love the way it sounded. So that was really nice, man. Really nice. I guess people take account I'm dazed. Oh shit. It's getting harder to feedback these tracks. Everything coming in is just to the point of like I'm like, damn. I'm praising more than but it's good. It's what we want, man. Holy fuck. Dun 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 dun. Very thought out on the reverb placement, man. Very thought out. Yes. I just have one question for Gosta. Did you use the Haas effect? That's all I gotta ask. But yeah, so if some people are watching, they're not understanding why we're like, what the fuck? So the attention to detail in this track is pretty good. What that means is the reverb is very well thought out on where it's being placed. Like the sound's playing, you get the reverb on the sides, the sound's down the center. There's a pre-delay to the reverbs when needed. When the reverb hits wide, there's no other sound playing there. But then when it goes away, another sound comes in and takes that place. So a lot of attention to detail, bro. Like in terms, it's very, very thought out. Iffy on that, but sick. I really don't know this genre. I really don't. All I can say is I like the bass change that occurs over here. I wish it would have happened sooner. The guitar playing down the center. It's very like it's sounding very like masked in the sense, not like masked like it's fighting with other sounds, but more like you decided to filter the high end out of it. I think that's fair, but why not let it out more towards the right of the song? Because I'm monoing, as I hear this, I mono the song just to see how it would sound like in a one-dimensional field. Or what would you call up and down versus left and right? So just kind of bringing everything to the center. My sound card has a button I press or my monitor control, and then it makes, instead of hearing the whole image, the left and right, it sums up down the center. When it's down the center, it feels like the guitar would sound good if, you know, it had high frequencies to it. But like I said, I don't know the genre too much, but I like the vibe of it. It's definitely up there, man. It's definitely up there. It's just very progressive, always playing. I don't know if you need to have breaks or it's like, you know, that vibe, give it a rest or not, but it sounds really good. I enjoyed it very much. Like, it's good. It's really good. On the technical side of stuff. Songwriting wise, the way it progresses, I don't know if that's right or wrong. Do you need a big break? Do you need to give it a rest? Can you do the key change earlier to keep it interesting and allow the guitar to run free? That's all I would say. Oh, did you guys finish the last song, Pods? Did you guys send out the song? Did you release it? You gotta let me know, man. I feedbacked the last song. It was pretty good. If you guys, I'm gonna pull your feet if you haven't released it. Take me to ecstasy. Touch my soul. Don't listen to him. The new version of Trash is decent, bro. I will control the crash. Length of the crashes. Not a fan of the clap. It's very wide, obnoxiously wide, but if you're going to do it, what I would do is, you know, cut the time the clap is present so that it snaps more. So what that means is, like, you know, most people, when they put, like, they use sample packs and stuff, they'll put it in and just use it as is, right? But what you have to keep in mind as you add elements to your song is they're taking up frequencies, but also they're taking up time, right? So with the clap, if you can get the same effect and the same smack from a clap in a shorter amount of time, then you save a huge amount of space for the track to breathe. So with this clap, when I'm hearing it, it just sounds a little too elongated for what than it should be. I will say again, it could be preference on that, but just think about it like that. Does the clap really need to be blah, or can it be blah and provide the same effect in the least amount of time? That's all I'm gonna say. Same thing with the crashes. I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. Just cementing the idea.
Take me to ecstasy. Dance with me.
Love the way the vocal sits though in your song. It sounds nice.
Touch my soul.
Louder.
Dance with me. Take me to ecstasy. Touch my soul. Take me to ecstasy.
20-piece chicken McNuggets with buffalo hot sauce and a large fry.
Take me to ecstasy. Touch my soul. Take me to ecstasy.
Yeah, really nice progressive track. Literally, the only thing I have to say is the clap thing, and from there, everything else is just more of my brain being busy, like my mind being busy. What that means is, right, like there's a skill in knowing when enough is enough in a song, right? Like certain people have that skill where they don't need to put a shit ton of stuff in the song. They know when to stop. So my brain is just like, does it need more? Um,
Dance with me.
You know, this is just because I'm working on the pack minimal nights, but I would say stabs would be dope. So I'll do it in my mouth.
Dance with me.
Done. Like a different stab, because you already have that same sound doing it constantly throughout the song. Just stop layering up on it. So, for example, I've been working on this remix of Tech It Kafun, you know. What does it mean to reciprocate? You know, I watch the moon, let it run my room. That song, right? So the first drop, when it's a verse, I made a, and this is just me like kind of just having fun with this, but I made this sound with this synth, right? Hopefully you guys can see. Let me make sure. Yeah. So this synth has two parts to it, edit B and part A. So if I click this, it goes to part B, right? So with part A, I made this synth that is very like kind of good for the first drop. For the second drop, I decided to make another, holy shit, work motherfucker. I made another synth on side B, right, which was a little more higher frequency, also saws instead of squares, and was pitched up an octave above that original synth for drop 1. So when drop 2 comes, as I'm recording the synth, right, I'm doing the cutoff thing, blah, blah, blah. There's this feature on this synth where it's stack A and B, so it stacks layer A and layer B together. So for that last drop, I'll push that, and now I have the same idea, but another layer to the synth, like a bigger layer, so it makes the synth feel a lot more climax, more like this. So the reason I say that is because you can still keep the original idea you have, which is the you know, all that stuff, but just maybe add layers on top of it to make it feel like it's progressing further in the song. What fool? Ow! Oh. The baby. He's like, no, you're wrong. Hello, what the fuck? So, anyways, layer up. That's all I wanted to say with that, but I kind of wanted. Wait, what the fuck happened? Uh-oh. I think my thing froze. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Yeah. You might have told me to. Anyways, consider stacking on top, like, so that's what I would do here. Dun, 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 dun. You know, like another layer to that. Dun. So it feels like the song progresses, and that's all I gotta say. Only song I can find that Yamato reference is Raving by Guetta and Afrojack. Yeah, there's. Wait, oh yeah, sorry. Dun. So like a different stab, like a more progressed stab. That's what I would add. And maybe you could just have it throughout the whole song too. I'm not too sure, but that's what I hear with this, especially because it's progressive in nature. Can also have like a 16th sound doing. You know, like just a sound that's constantly doing that. It's also good, man. Okay, so and Chill the Baby came in, man. This is my my wife and daughter are at the jiu-jitsu gym. She has a competition this Saturday, and I think the baby's here by himself, so he can fend for himself. He's just watching, like, I think it's Diana and Roma or something. Rich motherfuckers from Dubai. It's crazy. I'm in the wrong business, bro. Gotta make kid videos. All right, and then let's that's all I gotta say. Casablanca. Okay. Come on, man. Oh my god, you would, bro. The Mexican Shrek memes are hilarious, bro. That's me though. That's for sure me, bro. Vocals wide sound weird like this, but yeah, look, on a I think in a car or Bluetooth speaker, maybe this won't sound too bad, but here where I'm in the left and right speaker format and I got that stereo image, it sounds too panned, bro. It's way too panned. It's pretty much panned to the point where it's like I'm gonna give people something to talk about, kind of pan, like it's panned to the point I cannot say it's not panned. It's fucking panned, dude. Shit pan all the way to the left. Shit went all the way to China, bro. To the left over there. Yeah, well, that's actually it's San Bernardino, the IE, bro. Charlie, Kick seems way louder than everything else in the song, but the ideas are nice. Also so kick quieter, or just more compressed into the song. The set hell of a lot louder. I think the idea is cool. Kick is way too loud, way too in front. A little too much weight on it, like the picture. You know, Shrek. I think it's very unhealthy. It's okay to be a little chubby. You know, I'm a little chubby and shit. But yeah, man, just gotta. And then watch the back on the rise, and then the synth sounds gonna be a lot louder. And if there's a shit ton of reverb on them, scope back on it. Vocals down the center. I don't know why they're panned all the way to the left. And that's all I gotta say, yeah. The snare sounds fine. It's just more of the kick. Oh my fucking God, bro. It's you? Again, bro? Hold up, bro. Let me get my earplugs. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, what I mean by that is, I mean, I'm a fan of sound design genres like drum and bass and, some mid-tempo. Even that's a thing nowadays. Some trance techno is pretty good too. And like, but I just don't get this. I guess, it's a little community on it. It's cool. I don't, I'm not going to fuck up I'm not hearing this shit that loud, okay? I'm not using headphones, but whatever, bro. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how to, this sounds demonic. It sounds fucking like everything's wrong. Like, but I mean, it sounds like you just let your creativity roam free without any, without any limit, it's like distort everything. Okay, I don't get it, but if you like it, man. Keep doing it, bro. Keep doing it. I think it's dope. If you like it, I like it. There.
Complaciendo para todos los bailadores con esta rola que dice:
¡Vamos!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, yes. This is good. Claro.
Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, place.
Synths louder.
Shut it.
Louder on the synths. The bass is overtaking everything.
Shanice, your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
Works. This part sounds fire. My sub likes this. Doom, doom, doom. I feel like it's gonna end up on F2F of 240. Well, I don't know, but it's nice to see that from the Netherlands. What? I think guys were Mexican. Fuck it. Well, hell yeah. I welcome it. Vamos. There's a lot more Spanish songs that you can definitely do that treatment to. What's the other one? It's Sonidito. Escándalo. That I think that's not Mexican. That's South American. Escándalo. Fuck, we gotta sample those for music, bro. We gotta stop sampling 90s and 80s like house stuff and just sample 90s and 80s like beady beady bum bum. Beady beady bum bum. La chona, yeah, dude. Y la chona se mueve. Here, let me give you guys some one. Let me just play this once, okay?
Dice ya no sé qué hacer con ella. Diario van los bailes y se compra una botella. Diario van los la gente no es mejor que la chona para la quebradita.
Hey, this is mixed pretty good.
La chona se mueve al ritmo que le toquen. Ella baila de todo, nunca pierde su trote.
Let's go. Oh, thank you, Begley. I didn't see your donation, man, but I appreciate it, man. Anyways, dude, if I ever go to 8 or I'm gonna have one of these nights where people just chill. I'm gonna play this shit. Then you guys can like turn them into like 140 BPM bangers. Damn.
You know I don't play it right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, like, You know I don't play it right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the
They have to be from LA. Oh shit, it's Maputo. Dude, that's not a is it? We're gonna get a point. It is a place, Maputo. That's sick. It's the capital and largest city of Mozambique. Man, holy fuck, $1,434 to get there, bro. Okay. That's crazy, man.
word, like, You know I don't play it right. I'll put up a good
Sick.
fight. Just give me the word, like, You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. You know I don't play right. I'll put up. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't.
Yeah, I really got not a lot to say on this. It's very simple but effective, right?
Play right. I'll put up a good fight.
Good little track for a set, actually. Dirty Bird vibes. Sick, dude. So much swag, man. We've had him before, too. He's from Maputo. I already told him Maputo. And I don't know if that's bad or not in Mexico. Slang. Maputo. It's like saying my puto, my homie, maybe? Like, yeah, right? That's saying my homie, right? Hopefully it's saying that. Shit. That's saying my homie, bro. Interesting rim clap. Come on. I'm excited.
Addicted to your vibe, babe. In love with the way you do it. Addicted to your vibe, babe.
That with the huge amount of reverb, gated reverb, whatever that effect is. Rather weird.
Addicted to your vibe, babe. In love with the way you do it. Addicted to your vibe, babe.
Not sure I.
In love with the way you
Yeah, but it's such a short reverb. It's crazy. And this is all dry.
addicted to your vibe, babe.
Careful with the reverb sauce. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Give it a like.
Addicted to your vibe, babe.
I like this part.
In love with the way you do it. Addicted to your vibe.
My thing is, all of this back here is a very iffy. Like, it just doesn't gel nicely. And, also be careful with the reverbs and stuff. Maybe it's the reverb you're picking. Like, a little too cluttered here. I would say if you want to go into the section with the beautiful guitar and the vocal chops, do you really need to keep the chords going on the sides? It's just too busy. Too busy. vocal chops on the sides. Simplify that. Nice guitar. Yeah, that sound is, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that.
Addicted to your vibe, baby. In love with the way you do it, way you do it, way you do it, way you do it.
All right, now we're back.
Love with the way you do it. Addicted to your vibe. Addicted to your vibe, baby. In love with the way you
Yeah, this part's dope.
do it. Addicted to your vibe, baby. In love.
This part's sick too. It feels a lot better because you actually filter the chord stops. Feels like over here you don't, too busy. Feels like a shaker would be needed there and simplified the ideas. Yeah, see, way too busy. Cool. I think it's fresh though. I like the way you're writing it out. It reminds me of the Nimino guy. I only drink when I smoke. I only smoke when I overthink or some shit, right? I only smoke when I drink. That vibe. I heard that song for the first time like a month or two ago. Had that shit on repeat for a few days. It's really good. This.
I drink when I drink. And I only drink when I overthink. I only drink when I overthink. Smoke when I drink. And I only
Yeah. So I think it's good. It's just kind of like overthinking the string sound and like simplifying some of the sections, especially there, and that break sound. But it's really nice. And then you're missing that shaker. I would bring in the shaker here and try and make the idea more about where you bring in the monos in the center. And then the chord stabs, yeah, just keep them filtered. There's no reason to bring them up. It just gets too crowded and too messy. Always think, what's the simplest way I can nail the idea? That will always be the answer. Always. Especially when you have good harmony, good melody. You don't need to techno it, you know?
Cruise control, autopilot.
Yo nada más fumo con the pedo.
Autopilot. Cruise control. Control. Autopilot. 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 Autopilot.
Nice. Damn, I'm going retro on the break. I feel like I'm about to hear the Ding Ding Dong song. Touch my tra-la-la. Alright. Nice. That was sick. All I can think about as I hear your song is the kick and the bass and cleaning that shit up. Yeah, the low end, the kick, the bass needs to be controlled a lot better. I don't know what it is. It could be the kick's too long, the clashing of the frequencies. I don't know. There's something there that I want to clean up. It's a little too out of control. Break's cool. Definitely different than what other people do out there for these genres, which might alienate you. But if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I like the synth, this synth sound. That's sick. And then the vocal also has this weird response where either one, effects ruined it, or two, it's just the vocal sample itself, and got to figure out how to clean it. And if you can't, then consider using AI to remake it. Like for the new packs I did, I recorded myself singing or saying shit, and then I used AI to make them sound like female or black, because to get that deep ass voice and shit, the swag and all that, you know, because I'm fucking Chicano, so I have like Spanglish or Chicano English, you know, ya saben usted. So yeah, it's, you know, just use AI, bro. That's what I would say. Needs deceiver kick. It depends, man. I watch my words carefully nowadays, because the worst thing I could say is, man, that kick sucks, and like it's a deceiver kick, which it could be. But I've gotten a lot better at kind of knowing how kicks should be nowadays. That's always the question for me, right? Like as a sound designer, making these kicks and stuff, should every kick I make be the way I think it should be, or should I let it just be the way that it's crafted, right? Because most of the time I always, like back then I used to provide these long kicks. Now I don't even think they work as good as I used to think they do. But you can make them work by shortening them or compressing it so that the initial hit is loud and everything else gets quieter. But again, I don't know if I should be doing that for people or not. That's always the question with these samples I make. So, because sometimes I might over mix it and it just sounds too clean and people think it's not the right kick when it in fact is the right kick, because people are like, oh, you know, fat kick needs to be long and thick as shit, but then I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's not gonna work out, or maybe it will. That's the hard thing about music, you know, and sound design sometimes. When in doubt with kicks, depending on the genre, the shorter the better. But like I said, there's no right or wrong with it. I'll give you like this. I'll give it to you like this. Biscuits has used deceiver kicks where like they're the long ones that I'm not too fond of. But the way that he makes them work is through compression. So he'll still keep the long kick, but he'll compress it and then it sounds great. And then you look at Chris Lake tracks, he usually has very short kicks. Very, very short kicks. Not a lot of mid-lows to the kicks either. If you look at some of the old Sonny Fodera stuff, big ass kicks. Just depends who you're looking at. So yeah, it's no right or wrong. If you look at Pausa, he has very thumpy kicks. A I wouldn't say they're long, but they're dumpy for sure, but still controlled. You know, they're usually not that long, I would say. Drop kick plugin. What is that? Make your kick a kick. Looks cool. We're gonna climb a mountain. So I don't know with the bass, man. I would say, I think it's subjective. I hate when the basses are open like that and there's a lot of shit going on with plucks and vocal chops. I feel like the bass should always be kind of muted, but I have had labels where they say like, why is the bass so muted? So I'll just say this. Usually with the bass is open like that, it takes up a lot of mids and highs. So it doesn't give the effect of ambience in the song versus when it's closed off because it's providing all the mids and highs. So you lose that perception. Like try it. It's like when you have a Reese in the break and a vocal on top of the Reese with a shit ton of reverb and it sounds good. But then the moment you open up the Reese, you lose that magic, right? So I don't know if the idea would be to like filter the bass more here and if you like it, dope. But that's what I would say. And then put like a different sound on top. Like a synth brass shot or some shit. Reverse vocal into the vocals, always nice. Nice synth. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's growing on me. Better. Cool, nice track, man. Ah, really nice track. Yeah, I think the bass might be fine. I don't know. I get super anal because I'll hear it and then I hear the highs and I'm like, that bass is too much, but maybe it's fine that way as well. It's a 7th bass, right? So I don't know. I guess I like my basses deep as shit. All right, let's see. Marv E. We got to that guy. All right, I got a tune. And then Dropkick, $72. It reminds me of Kick Shaper by what's his name? WA or some shit. What about making you sound better? I think they don't do that anymore, but it reminds me of that. Critique it hard. I'm always careful with that, bro. Maputo promises. Miami. Vamos. Our build is a bit too basic. Yeah, I mean, Dubai Chami. Yeah, Dubai Chami would be actually a really good reference. Let me hear it, because I think that song is great. I haven't heard it. Yeah, the bass is deep, but it does have a moment where it opens up the frequencies, right? You get the highs, but it's not always open. It's like deep bass with an envelope. It opens up, boom, 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 instead of ba, ba, ba. That's my take on it. So yeah, I mean, that's just, again, there's no right or wrong to music. If you think that's fine, you know. But the reason I always say it doesn't work is because when you have a track like this, where it's so fucking, like, you have a lot of reverb and you have that space, right, like that deepness to it, it allows the reverb and delays to shine really good. So the moment that you open up your bass a lot for a long period of time, aka a bass, you lose a lot of that. It's the way you perceive it. So anyways, that's my take on it, but you do how you want to do it. I have a lot of songs, but sounds slammed. The kick, where are the highs? The sub is way too loud. This part sounds nice. Piano sounds very muted. Yeah, the bass too. It just sounds way too overprocessed, like, in a bad way. Like, it just ran through, like, bad leveling and then processed to hell, like, mastered with a bad mix. Sounds like the sub is way too loud, and then the kick is muted. There's no, like, click or top end to it. And then from there, ease up on the reverb. But you have to push the limiter back, man, and get it sounding decent, like 80 to 90% of the way there, and then let the master do the rest. But yeah, that's a little too clogged. Morning. automate the synth. Like Lane 8 had this interview a long time ago with Point Blank, or I forget the name of the YouTube channel, and he said he always automates 3 things in his tracks. Same thing with this. I had a student that makes this stuff, and good stuff. But I even told him, look, let's automate the lead. Let's make it come to life so that it doesn't sound so static. Velocity, apply velocity to multiple parameters like the cutoff filter, volume, decay time, the release times. You could do it with velocity, or you grab a macro if you're in Serum, put that shit on decay, release, automate that. You can also grab oscillator B if it's not done or as a sub, and you can add your macro to those. And then you can slowly bring that in for your climaxes as you're building up, just so that the lead doesn't sound too static, especially in a track where the lead's going to be playing the same sequence. You want to add movement to the lead in some way or form. Nice stuff. Change the lead! Lower the lead! This section there, I like everything there. It just feels a little too clogged. The test I do, again, I put everything into mono. Right now I'm hearing your track in mono, and I want to hear the vocal very clear, very in front, and the main melody as well. And then everything else just feels like there's too much, So again, put it in mono and hear it, and then just play with that, and then unmono and see how it sounds, and then fix, and then I think you'll be fine. Exactly, mid-side processing can work there too. He like that clap. I just trust me, hear mono and then hear all your elements that way, so you get like a different perspective on it. But that clap is almost like you feel it, but you don't hear it. It's like almost like I don't know how to explain it, but it's blah, 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 bah, bah. You're not bah. It's almost like a rim clap. Other than that, it's a pretty sick track, bro. Automate the leads more. Play with that. I would encourage you to play with that, because that's when you start getting into that territory of, like, attention to detail. Serum, Diva, find the velocity, route it to stuff that you think might sound cool. But if you want some ideas that I've learned just from having these analog synths, usually velocity is routed to the envelope amount, how much the filter's opening up by with the envelope. Decay and release, LFO amounts, delay amount, delay time, and from there, creative. You can put it on whatever, especially in Serum. It allows you to put it on whatever you think would sound dope. So you can use the velocity data point on your DAW to like just move the knobs for you. So every time it hits, it sounds a little different. So what I would play with. Just try it, and let me know next week how it goes.
Gets too tough. Recognizing yourself that you had enough when your mind
vocal sounds but you probably like sampled it out of something.
just can't take anymore. You'll be looking ahead for the open door. All around is the pain and the hurt and shame. Believing there's no one to blame. What's the point in confusing the lie? So I find out this
Nice. I like this part. Oh shit. I don't know how I feel about the brass there, but everything before that, I mean, mix wise, no, but idea wise is pretty sick. That's fucking. Damn.
Take a look at your life. Reason to take. I'm moving on.
Valid. Okay, so it's a whip. This is what I gotta say about this track. So every student I get, like, I always like give them the talk, and that talk is top loops, drum loops are dope, but you always want to be precise with what you're adding to your song, because I feel too many people will just drop drum loops and like they need 16 to add whatever, and then they don't think, and then they get stuck with something that sounds off. They think it's the mix, and they start working on the mix, but point being, you want to be precise with every little element you put in your song. So if you want a 16th shaker and you have the loop and you think, okay, that works, then why not just program it yourself with the choosing of your own sample rather than being lazy about it and just picking a goddamn top loop, right? This sounds like a bunch of drum loops were dropped on it, and they work in a sense, but it gets too busy with that. So that's where I would control that with programming or controlling the length of the sample. So transient designer, right? Like you can use that on the loop and it will make it so that instead of it sounding like it sounds a little more tighter. So again, you want to be doing that yourself, and then from there just be very anal and picky about what drum loops are staying. And then the mixing of the piano and the bass, well, you know, that's just, you got to do it. The trumpet part, I kind of like it. It just, first time around, it felt weird. But I love how you drop in here and use the Casio stab. I love that. That's great. That's fucking, and then the bongos coming in. That's good. And then that section there, I think that's dope. I mean, that's good, like, contrast to what happened before, and it works in a sense. But first time around, it felt kind of odd, you know. But yeah, that's dope. That's unpredictable in a good way. And maybe come in with the vocal shots there to so that first drop, right, vocal. Second drop, have the vocal still, but maybe do something cool with it where you're doing chops, so that way you make them connect, so it feels like, oh, okay, you know, the human brain will kind of connect the dots and make it feel like the song is what's the word I'm looking for, cohesive, right? So it doesn't feel like two different ideas. I always tell people, just like, if you want the track to feel good, you can do whatever you want on the break and drop. Just make sure there's a few elements from the drop in the break and a few from the break on the drop. Okay, cool. Something you said stuck with me throughout my life. Keep a higher head and you'll see through black and white. I never said that, but I'm still waiting for the fire to settle. We cannot escape the smoke tonight. I swear, I feel like if I hung out with this guy every like, we're at the bar, it's like, you know, it's no philosophy up the ass. I'm just joking.
But I'm still waiting for the fire to settle. We cannot escape the smoke tonight. Ashes in the sky.
Let's start over.
Something that you said stuck with me throughout my life. Keep a higher head and you'll see through black and white. But I'm still waiting for the fire to set Smoke tonight, ashes in the sky.
Definitely different. Definitely different. I like it. I really know. All I want to say is compression is your friend for some reason. Compression is your friend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Compression is your friend because it feels like you would want to. It's a hard one. It feels like you got to compress the shit out of everything so it pops. The bass part, I think the first. This part here is where I'm kind of iffy. That's sick. Sick though. It's dope, dude. Sick idea. Beautiful. That break is so good though. Break is good, bro. Beautiful break. Ashes in the sky. Smoke tonight. Ashes in the sky. This part's feeling rather empty and thin. I don't know how I feel about this, but let's go. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about that. Ashes in the sky. Some. I feel like you need to stop if you want to do it this way. Here's my take on this. So, love everything here. You did. I wouldn't have even done it this good, bro. So you're fucking like killing it. This part here, way too scoped back. So you would have to look at why it sounds that way. What gets removed? What can come in? Are the sounds too thinned out? You need something heavier there. Maybe don't cut out the bass. As for this transition. Something cool, do something dope. Like it could be like, oh, man. Something like like that. Yeah, like a growl, like it brings you down. It's kind of like a bomb blows and it's quiet for a second, and then you feel the impact. Nah, don't tell me what I did. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So everything I'm saying here, yeah, just I don't know what it is. I would just work with this section there, the response. I like the wobble. I just don't like the response. The response is cool, like what it's doing, but there's stuff in there where I'm like, can you remove? Can you stuff and see if it sounds cleaner? Simplify that, and then from there, you know, if it does sound better, then figure out a way to add the other stuff you wanted to add. That's all I can think there, man. But other than that, I love the break. Break is insane. I commend the creativity, the different sounds you're coming in with. It's all good, man. Good stuff. Okay. All right, I only have time for a few more, and then I gotta get going because I have commitments with the wife. I gotta take her ass to go buy blankets. I feel old, man. Back then it's let's go eat McDonald's, fucking let's go out to eat. Now it's let's go out and buy fucking blankets. I'm like, what? And you know what's the weird thing? I'm kind of excited about it. So it's rather weird, man. It's weird. Okay. You're not the guy? Gotta get into the stance, man. I'm all about inclusivity. It's sounding dope. Tralala, umma ding ding dong. Ooh, my ding ding dong. You touch my tralala. Not bad. Cool bases, cool test. It sounds decent. Man. It's a cool beat. This is what we would call beats. I didn't used to call these tracks beats until I had a student. What was this one guy? He came in. He's like, "Yo, Sen, I need your help." I'm like, "What?" "I need you to teach me how to make music." And then I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I make beats." And I was like, "What? Oh, okay. Like hip hop beats?" Like, no. I make beats. So then he shows me the songs, and it's just beats. So it's like, it's not a song, it's just a beat. It's like, how can I turn this into a song? And I'm like, fuck. Well, maybe have some breaks, some vocals, a motif, something other than just all tech shit. You need to give something that isn't all like just fucking sequence shit, more like melodic, you know, lyrics, storytelling. And then we went through that. And then I didn't see him ever again because, to be honest, how the fuck, man? What else do I say? Oh, you know, you gotta, you know, what else? Oh, man, where you been, bro? Damn, the shit got to upgrade. No, I said it's okay, you know. Nah, they let me back in the house. That's what happened, bro. They let me back in the house. They want to kick me out because I have 3 kids now. I don't know how long you've been gone, but I have 3 kids now. I had 2 before. 1, 2, now 3. And once that 3rd one gets older, I'm getting kicked out, which I think I'm gonna rent a space and start a studio. But we'll see what happens, bro. But yeah, you gotta get it down. We feel old, bro. I don't know, man. It's just expensive.
Let it move your feet in the dark room.
Fucking D. Ramirez vocals. I like D. Ramirez. Super dope guy. But his vocals from his sample pack, God fucking AI.
Where the beats are deep, dance till dawn. We're gonna get so high in the house of dreams. We own the night. Feel the bass.
I made my fair share of AI vocals, but even here's the thing. Even my wife was like, "This sounds like AI." And then when I write like the evil sounds like SoundBank pages, you know, I am being sincere when I say, you know, these are good samples and stuff. But then I'll run it through AI because I'm like, okay, there's a better way to say what I'm trying to say. And it comes up with all these fucking words that are just like meticulously crafted. So now every time I see meticulously on every fucking like sound designer's page or sample pack, SoundBanks I'm checking out, like, I'm like, oh my fucking God. Meticulously lush. What else? Earth shattering.
Feel the bass.
Feel the bass.
Feel the bass.
Yeah, it's vocals.
Let it move your feet.
Captivating. Cool, we need more AI vocals or synth shots, man.
Feel the bass.
There we go.
Let it move your feet in the dark room where the beats are deep. Dance till dawn. We're gonna get so high in the house of dreams. We own the night. Feel the bass. Let it move your feet
That's
in the
cool.
dark room where the beats.
Yeah, you can automate it for
The
sure.
bass. Let it move your feet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Feel the bass. Let it move your feet. Deep. We own the night. Own the night. Feel the bass. Let it move your feet. In the own the night. Feel the bass. Let it move your feet.
That's cool.
In the dark room where the beats are deep. Dance till dawn. We're gonna get so high in the house of dreams. We own the night. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. Feel the bass.
It's because it's missing a shaker or more close hat action.
Feel the bass. Feel the bass.
Nice, good tension.
Own the night.
Yup.
Feel the bass. Own the night. Own the night. Feel the bass.
Atmosphere would be sick.
In the dark room. Still we own the. We We own the night.
I don't know.
We own the night.
That doesn't work.
Own the night.
I mean, I think it's cool to always think that way. How can I be different? You know, you do the same shit everyone does, which I think it's fine to do it, right? Like, you do that so you don't get alienated by the labels. I'm dying. But yeah, just make it work. That's all I would say. This is cool. You gotta make it work. Two score back.
Own the night.
Cool song. There's a couple of songs that we've gotten, which is maybe like 3 or 4, where I would say they're like sick, very unique. There's something special about them. A lot of the songs coming in though, there's really not a lot of. It's very basic, which is fine, you know. Like, but the song is just that. It's basic. It's cool. You know, labels probably gonna want something more. Like, what's the it thing in this song? You know, that makes it fuck. You know, it's missing that. You know, it's like we got the progressive house track, which was cool, but it just feels like the song is just like everything I've heard on a YouTube tutorial from, like, what's his name? Bound to Divide, you know, stuff like that. You know, there's personality lacking. There's, you know, like, who are you? You know, like, what are you like? Kind of vibe. It just feels like cookie cutter tech house without, which I think is fine. You want to do it like that, but you also want to add your own story to it. Like what are you? Like, what do you like? Not what do they like? What do you like? Don't be scared to show yourself in these songs, bro. Do some crazy ass shit. I'm gonna say. Also, thank you for the donation. I love you. I appreciate that. I said I was going to Chipotle, bro. I'm gonna ask for the guac. You know, they usually say, you want some guac? I'm like, no, times are tough. But today, the guac will be happening. And then if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll make sure to show you guys. But yeah, guys, don't be scared. Like, definitely build your tracks out safe. You know, where like, it's like what people want. But then somewhere in that process, you know, put your own twist to it. Add your own personality to it. Don't be scared to show the true you. That's what's going to make it go to that next level and sound different. Okay? Solution. Okay, let me get this guy in. Solution. There he is. Good investment, dude. You're like the last one, number 94. How the hell did I even get 94 songs? That's crazy. I love you guys. It's a lot of songs. I need to start a label, man. Perhaps double me, yes. I usually get the chicken. Fuck, dude. I know, bro. Thank God it got postponed, bro. I'm here just like, man, what the fuck? Like, I'll be at Planet Fitness and I try not to look at the TVs, man. I'm over politics and the news and shit. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm just going to focus on making sure my bass and kicks sound dope and fuck. But yeah, it's crazy. I'll see that shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God. It's crazy. The clock. But there's one song, and I know you guys, I have ADD, but there's one song when I go to the gym that I always start my, like, because at Planet Fitness, they have Rockbot, which means you can, like, request music, and you can also upvote and downvote stuff. There's one song I always put that I didn't know existed until someone played it at the gym. This song is great. I always go, fuck yeah! Like, at the gym, you're like, get up. Yeah, then the fucking snares, dude. I'm like, God, like, you do stuff like that and you question it, and then they do it with confidence. That is the difference, and that's what I mean, you know? Like, Sed doesn't give a fuck. Sed is Sed. Motherfucker has a Patek Philippe watch, right? He don't give a fuck. So if he thinks, oh, you should have snares, but then no one else is doing it, so then you decide not to do it because no one else is doing it, but then he'll fucking do it, and there you go, man. The guy's killing it. Cool, dude. Yeah, it sounds good for what you're showing. The concept sounds dope. I think it's cool. But everyone else, I started producing series if it's on now and your stream feedback helping a lot to get. That's good to hear, man. That's why we do these. You know, we don't do these to like look for people to bag on or anything. This is just giving back. You know, well, you know, I do it for that reason too. And then if you want to take it to like marketing, so people, hey, Sound World, Evil Sounds, part of a community, then we, you know, I do it for that reason. Been doing it now for 8 years. Just crazy, man. But I'm glad it's helping, man. I'm glad. I once had, and if you Google me on Reddit or just Google, like, there's some people that hated the fact that I would give feedback to music and say negative things. And then I was like, man, you guys are fucking retarded. These songs are being sent to me. It's not like I'm looking for them, you know? They're being sent to me and people know what to expect. So it's not like I'm going randomly on SoundCloud's related tracks and, you know, like Jennifer Matar. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God, this mix was horrible. She fucking, nah, man. It's they're being sent to me, you know? Fucking crazy, bro. All right, we have Solution 587, The Hard Problem. It took me 4 months to write this song. Ableton 11, Serum, Vienna Symphonic, and Contact 8. Okay. You have my attention. Can't even encontrar Esteban. The name of your song, man. So the first thing is the bass, and I think so far what you have is cool. You know, there's movement and stuff, very progressive in nature. And these are technical things. So the bass, when you make a sound in a synth, right? I don't know if you're using Diva, but just be careful with the release knob. Like it sounds like the bass has this lingering resonance, but it comes from when the bass is doing dun 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 dun. It overstays. That's just the dynamics of the way you've programmed the synth. So in Serum, yeah, just make sure you're like shaping the bass to what it should be in correlation with the MIDI. So if the MIDI is saying it's gonna be a groovy bass doing bum bum bum, then you don't program it for a sustained bass. You program it to have that shape for that groove in essence. So right now it sounds like the bass has it's too released or elongated. There's something about it. The MIDI notes might be too long. I would tighten that up. That's the one thing I'm hearing right now that's just bothering. Everything else is so far so good. You also had like these weird shakers that are wide coming in here. Those are cool. Almost sounds like if they can sound like a little more high def or Alright, so we're automating the cutoff. That's sick. I don't know what nin means. No, I don't know if you have a sub. Ooh, careful with that. I would also ask for a reference for this because the kick rather feels humongous kick. So if you have like a reference that I could hear, that would also kind of help with the kick, because it feels way too big for what you're doing as well. Sick though. Sick. There it is. That's cool, dude. Yeah, good melodies, good harmony. I love it. Like, it's sick. My favorite part of this is this part. I think that's sick. That's great, bro. That was like the highlight. Like, love the way the synth. I'm a synth guy, so I love the way that sounded. That was good. And fucking Serum too, huh? Yeah, so I mean, all I gotta say is just again bass controlling that. I don't know if you're using 2 layers or a sub and the top part of the bass. And then I would also like encourage you. I know this is out, but just for future songs, the kick length is super important. It's because like I'm hearing your song in my studio, right? And I have it treated rather adequately. So when a kick in my studio is blowing the fucking room up, then I know either one, the kick is way too much low end or it's way too long. And when you have that uncontrolledness, it kind of takes away from the response of how everything else is going to sound. So again, I would encourage you to, if you still have the project, go in, shorten the kick, see how it sounds. From there, honestly, there's not a lot to say. It's a really nice track. The attention to detail shows. Love the harmonies, love the bass progression. Really dope. What's up, fool? I think you solved the kick. And oh yeah, and the last thing is the bongo and the jenge, right? That hit that you have down the center, right? So this is just again being super nitpicky on this. You know, like having movement on it may be through volume or through filtering or through auto panning, you know, whatever you want to do would always be nice on something like that, so that it doesn't sound like a sample in essence. Ba, 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 ba. That's all I gotta say, man. Good stuff. Wait, I had one more. It's by Esteban, but I don't know, Esteban X, and I can't find you, bro. Esteban. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I also like the you do these thing with the plucks on top of the bass. Those are sick. I always try to do those, and they never come out like that. So you need to make a tutorial on that because I need to learn. No, I have one more track. Someone donated $5. Name Esteban, but I can't find them. I don't want to leave this man. I don't want to scam this man. I'm just going to go through this list of names. Ronnie, Costa, Wrong Signals, Palache, Shane. Where the hell is Esteban? Mi amigo, ¿dónde estás? Hey. Amigo, ¿de qué? Esteban, no tengo tu canción, man. Amigo, ¿dónde está, man? Esteban, ¿cuál nombre usaste, man? Oh, you sent me. Okay, so should come in last. Yeah, same, man. I honestly, like when it comes to synths, if I work on like pleasure projects, aka my own stuff, like I don't really like using VST synths too much nowadays, just because I've been doing it for 10 years, man. Silent, Spire. So now I just use these guys. It's fun. Takes longer. But I think the thing is just, you know, you got to make it fun to get to where you want to go. At the end of the day, you can do the same sounds with Serum and Spire. Esteban. What do you mean? You played that one the last wedding? This one I started at 8:30. But, yeah, there it is. Jaciel 495. So if you guys like his song, want to sign it? Let's see what we got. Yes.
I don't wanna know the truth. If it brings me solitude,
Nice vocal.
I'm drowning into lies from you, but I can't breathe without you in
Oh, this good so far. Oh,
I still can't breathe without you in my arms. Different eyes, I see you, but it's all pretend. All my life, I'm holding on to what is left. I'm crying out your name, I do. And I'm haunted by you.
it's good. Again, it's a mix technical stuff, but the idea is nice. The only part I'm iffy is this. So that's dope.
I see you, but it's all pretend. All my life, I'm holding on to what is left.
Right, the bass isn't allowed to move there to create tension, and then you bring in the harmony.
Without you in my arms, different eyes. I see you, but it's all pretend. All my life,
So I don't know how I feel about that. My brain wants it to go doon, but
I'm holding on to what is left.
and that's sick. That's sick.
I'm crying out your name, I do. And I'm haunted by you all night. Drowning in your lies again all night. I'm crying out your name, I do.
Something here.
And I'm
It's like sound effect.
by
Something.
you.
Pa, pa, pa.
You say
Nice.
there is nothing you can do, but it's a dangerous game for me to lose.
I don't know how I feel about the shakers there. I like doing rides. Or
Ooh,
yeah. Or,
different eyes. I see you, but it's all pretend.
no.
All my
No. No.
holding on to what is left.
If you're gonna do that,
Different eyes. I see you, but it's all pretend. All my life.
make it work as a transition from the break to the build up. But right now, the way it stands, it just doesn't feel like a build up.
I'm holding on to what
Maybe because there's too much low end on the bass, but
is left.
they'll tune it out. No, the snare roll, it's there. I think there's just too much low end on the bass there. Good variation with the lead. Cool. Yeah, you got to mix it a lot better, man. That's going to be the number one thing. The other thing, though, is this section. I think this is all good. Honestly, it doesn't remind me of John Summit. It reminds me of Cream. So Cream would be a better reference, I feel like. That's all sick, bro. Here, you're missing an ear candy shot. Somewhere here. Because it stays quiet for too long. You need something like a... All this is cool. I don't know how I feel about the shakers, though. I mean, I'll say like this. Sometimes I'll remove them and add them back in. But sometimes I guess, you know, you do it and it's like, okay, cool. But is there any other way to like have a drum there that's not the shaker? Like snaps or the ride, you know, but not like ta, ta, you know, but more mellowed out. I think if there, it's just more subjective on what you want to put. All sick. Yeah. And then, yeah, this part here, you got to work on that. So I think it's cool, though, how you transition. Yeah, like a big uplift and make it feel more like a build. It feels like you got into the drop and like you forgot to put in the bass. And for a radio edit, that might make sense. Just go straight into the drop. But if you're gonna do a build up, man, just fucking make it feel more like a build up. That's all I gotta say. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining as always. I do these every Thursday. Transition that was hard. Maybe I take the low end out and pitch up the bass line. I think you just have to take the low end out, maybe use a sub down or an impact effect to mask the change, and then have the kick like filtered and bring it up with a huge uplifter. Like yeah, it's just working it, man. Those are things I would try. Impact or a there's songs where that has happened. What I mean by that is you have the break and then there's like these little fill that leads you into the build-up. And usually those will go where the bass comes in, those will go like an impact masks a lot. And you slowly hear the bass filtering in with the kick and the snare roll, vocal. From there, if you have shots on the build-up, remove them to see if that helps making it feel more like that. Because I do hear a synth shot that I might remove just to see if it helps with the progression there and not confusing. That's all I gotta say. Have fun with the misses. Yeah, dude. I hear her. I hear the dogs barking outside. It could be her. But yeah, anyways, guys, you guys take care.